The effect on our troops and their families on the front line in Afghanistan. Life with the Green Howards tonight at 9. But now on BBC Two, those university brains on the box. Who's up for the challenge?
University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello, Oxford plays Cambridge tonight as two of those universities' most venerable institutions battle it out for a place in the second round. Balliol College, Oxford, was founded in 1263 by the eponymous John de Balliol as an act of charity for 16 poor students who received an allowance of 8p a week. Student debt's been around for quite a while. The college has grown to be one of Oxford's largest, with around 600 students, and its alumni include Adam Smith, Richard Dawkins and three Prime Ministers, Harold Macmillan, Edward Heath and Herbert Asquith, who described Balliol students as having the tranquil consciousness of an effortless superiority. Talk about tempting fate. Tonight's team have an average age of 19. Let's meet them.
Hi, my name's Ollie Murphy. I'm from High Wycombe in Buckinghamshire and I'm reading classics.
Hi, I'm Kieran Hodgson. I'm from Home Firth in West Yorkshire and I'm reading History and French.
And their captain.
Hello, I'm Michael Slater, originally from Devizes in Wiltshire, and I'm reading Philosophy, Politics and Economics.
And I'm Maureen Debray from New York, reading English and French.
Queen's College, Cambridge was founded in 1448 by the wife of Henry VI and was refounded in 1465 by the wife of Edward IV, hence the placing of the apostrophe in its name to refer to them both. It lies along the banks of the River Cam, its two halves being joined by the much-photographed mathematical bridge, a wooden construction of fiendish ingenuity which dates to the mid-18th century. Notable Queen's clever clogs have included Erasmus and Stephen Fry, and more recently the actor and writer Simon Bird, who, as Will in The Inbetweeners, has given us such a terrifying insight into the adolescent male psyche. Tonight's team have an average age of 20. Let's meet them.
Hi, my name's Mark Jackson. I'm from Cambridge and I'm reading maths.
Hi, my name is Simon Wallace. I'm from Sunderland in Tyne and Wear and I'm studying medicine.
And their captain.
Hi, my name's Sam Gilbert. I'm from Bodiam in East Sussex and I'm reading history.
Hi, I'm William Belfield. I'm from Warwickshire and I'm studying for a PhD in theoretical physics.
Well, you all know the rules, but for the benefit of new members of the audience, it's 10 points for starters, which are solo efforts, 15 points for bonuses, which are team efforts. There's a 5-point penalty for incorrect interruptions to starter questions. Fingers on the buzzers. Your first starter for 10. What 6-letter adjective links an uncomplimentary term first used for Victorian opponents of overseas expansion, a euphemism for a men's lavatory, and the nicknames of the singer Richard Wayne Penniman, the tennis player Maureen Connolly, and Napoleon Bonaparte?
Balliol Slater.
Little.
Little is right, yes. First bonuses then to you, Balliol. They're on twinned towns. Firstly, for 5 points. The fact that each has around 1 million tourists a year is one reason given for the twinning of which two sites? One in Yorkshire, best known for the former inhabitants of its parsonage, and the other in Peru for its lost city.
Howth and Machu Picchu.
Howth and Machu Picchu is correct. Heian Wai, which calls itself the second-hand book capital of the world, is twinned with which city on the same longitude, noted for a major collection of Islamic manuscripts dating from the 14th century onwards?
Somewhere in Spain, maybe? Called Granada. Granada, that's it. Granada?
No, it's Timbuktu. Rumsey in Hampshire, the home of the late Earl Mountbatten of Burma, is twinned with which village in Hesse in Germany?
Have we got anything between? Okay. Bonn.
No, it's Battenberg. 10 points for this starter question. From an Arabic term meaning dry land, what name is given to the arid, fertile plateau around 2,000 feet above sea level, lying to the south of Madrid, between the region of La Alcaria and the Sierra Morena? In Cervantes' novel, it is home to Don Quixote.
Balliol Hodgson.
La Mancha.
La Mancha is right. Your bonuses this time, Balliol, are on the plays of Tom Stoppard. Which play begins with the election victory of the Radical Liberal Party? Its characters include the moral philosopher George Moore and his wife Dottie, a former musical comedy actress.
real Inspector Hound thing. The real Inspector Hound thing. It's not.
The Real Inspector Hound?
No, it's Jumpers, switching between Prague and Cambridge between 1968 and 1990, which play centres around a Czech PhD student and a British Marxist philosophy don. It also features a band called the Plastic People of the Universe.
The Real Inspector Hound?
No, it's rock and roll, and finally set in the country house of Sidley Park in both the present day and 1809, which play touches upon subjects such as landscape gardening and Fermat's last theorem.
Nominate Hodgson.
Arcadia?
Correct. Another starter question. What is the pronunciation of the four homophones that are a literary term for before, a word meaning successor, a contraction of the word...
Queen's Jackson.
Air?
Air is correct, yes. So you're off the mark, Queen's Cambridge, and your bonuses are on medicine. In the early 20th century, the French physiologist Charles Richet coined which term in the course of observing a serious allergic reaction in a sensitised animal upon a second exposure to an antigen?
Immunity?
No, it's anaphylaxis. Introduced in the 1930s, what was the first synthetic drug used in the treatment of general bacterial infections in humans? Its use resulted from research on the antibacterial action of azo dyes.
Nominate Wallace.
Sulfonamides?
No, it's Prontosil. The early 20th century string galvanometer was a forerunner of which machine used to study the muscular contractions in the heart, thus allowing diagnosis of various cardiac diseases?
Electrocardiogram?
Electrocardiograph is correct, yeah. I'll accept that, though. Right, another starter question now. Quote, "And were an epitaph to be my story, I'd have a short one ready of my own. I would have written of me on my stone, I had a lover's quarrel with the world." This is the self-penned epitaph of which American poet who died in 1963?
Queen's Gilbert.
Sylvia Plath?
No, anyone want to buzz from Balliol?
Balliol de Bray.
Allen Ginsberg?
No, he was still alive in 1963. It's Robert Frost. 10 points for this. Commonly prepared by heating ammonium nitrate, which gas, first synthesised by Joseph Priestley in the 1770s, is used as an aerosol propellant and as an anaesthetic, particularly in dentistry? It's been...
Balliol Slater.
Nitrous oxide.
Correct. Your set of bonuses now are on Soviet memorabilia, Balliol. Sometimes known as Stalin's World, the controversial Grutas Park sculpture garden of Soviet-era statues and other memorabilia lies close to the borders of Belarus and Poland. In which EU member state?
Is it Lithuania? I think it might be Lithuania. Lithuania?
Correct. Now home to a 16-foot statue of Lenin salvaged by an art lover from Slovakia after the fall of the communist government, Fremont is a noted centre of American counterculture and forms part of which American city?
San Francisco?
No, it's Seattle. In which EU capital is Memento Park? Situated close to the Danube, its exhibits include a pedestal topped by Stalin's boots, the rest of the statue having been torn down by a crowd in 1956.
Budapest?
Correct. We're going to take our first picture round now. For your picture starter, you will see the top section of the final medal table of a post-war Summer Olympic Games, ranked by gold medals won. For 10 points, tell me the host city and the year in which the Games took place.
Balliol Murphy.
Beijing 2008.
Correct. Balliol, your picture bonuses are 3 more medal tables from Summer Olympics, again ranked according to the gold medal hall. In each case, I want you to give me the host city and the year of the Games. Firstly?
There's no America, so it's not the Americans boycotted, isn't it?
84 and it's Moscow.
Yeah, Moscow 84.
Oh wait, no, Moscow 80.
It's the invasion of Afghanistan.
Yeah, so you think it's 89, 84?
It's 80 because they boycotted 80.
Moscow 1980.
Correct, well done. Secondly?
This one's without the Russians, so is this Los Angeles 1980?
Yeah.
No,
94.
84. Los Angeles 1984?
No, that's Barcelona 1992, after the breakup of the Soviet Union. Finally?
That's...
West Germany. That's a clue.
So, yes, that's called Los Angeles 1984.
Los Angeles 1984?
84, yeah.
Los Angeles 1984?
Correct.